Coming up on Look Today, well, bids are submitted for the proposed Saratoga City Center parking garage. Plus, GE enters its final days of dredging. And our cameras are on the scene of a possible historic find at the Salem Revolutionary War Cemetery. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and here's a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. Well, in our lead story, 2 bids to build a parking garage at the Saratoga Springs City Center have been submitted. Now, the parking garage will be built on High Rock and Lake Avenue and has been at the center of a debate over the past few months. Both proposals include retail, residential, and office space in addition to the parking garage. Now, one bid is for $77 million worth of work. The other is over $80 million. The Saratoga Springs Convention Center also submitted a parking garage only plan for $10 million. Well, the mayor's office and city council will review the bids and determine a winner. Well, changing from news to weather, the rain continued to fall throughout the day, and more wet weather is expected for the weekend. How much rain will we get? For the latest, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, it's been 7 years since GE started dredging the Hudson River for PCBs. Now, GE is within a few days of finishing the multi-million-dollar project. Now, despite the project being completed, the debate won't stop as many local officials want GE to leave infrastructure and dewatering facilities behind. Now, GE says it's willing to leave roads, rail lines, and power in place as long as the party in charge signs a maintenance agreement stating that they will take care of it. Now, the infrastructure must also pass contamination tests, and if the tests prove positive for PCBs, they will be destroyed and taken to Oklahoma. Well, Fort Edward Supervisor Mitchell Supernutt is hoping to use the existing infrastructure to create a commercial park. Others want the sites to remain operational for future dredging. Now, what are your thoughts? You can head to our Facebook and Twitter pages to tell us what you think. Also in the news, district attorneys in the region are concerned over a new legal requirement that would require a defense attorney to be at criminal arraignments. Warren County DA Kate Hogan said that if the defense attorney is going to be there, then the prosecution should be there as well. Now, in the past, lawyers on both sides were not required to attend arraignments. A judge would decide bail based on the prosecutor's recommendations, a person's history, and the circumstances of the case. Well, with the new requirements, counties are left scrambling as it will put more pressure on their staffs. According to Washington County DA Tony Jordan, he will have to hire more ADAs to cover the workload. Hogan said that the additional workload would add $39,000 worth of overtime. Well, in other news, archaeologists were at the Salem Revolutionary War Cemetery yesterday. Now, last year, a man walking his dog found a human arm bone sticking out of the ground. Well, the bone was in an unmarked corner of the graveyard. New York State Museum's Lisa Anderson said that most of the sites are marked, and the discovery could lead to the finding of more soldiers buried there. Now, during the Battle of Saratoga, soldiers were taken from the field to Salem. Archaeologists are not sure who the arm belonged to, but hope to find out by the end of the week. Well, still to come, Glens Falls Hospital's Dr. John Sconzo and Pie on Wheels chef David Britton are here to discuss the hospital's Festival of the Senses. Plus, StoredTech President Mark Shaw and Adirondack Thunder head coach Cale McLean are here to talk about their partnership and the upcoming season. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, or join us for an interview, give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.